Hello everyone, welcome to another Stardew Valley. This is our 50th Stardew Valley Let's Play. We'll be starting day 14 of summer. And I figured out, self-reflection ahoy, I have figured out why I tend to play these things in like 8-hour spurts instead of one every couple of nights, which was my goal. You may remember. Oh, look at the pretty sunflower. Because if I go away for a couple of nights, I completely forget everything I was doing entirely. It's gone. It's gone. So. But today we're going to learn a new recipe, maple bars. Ever notice how the maple bars are always the first to disappear from the donut box? Perplexing, because your average maple bar tastes like a sweet hockey puck. Wait until you try my recipe. Okay, good for you. So, maple bars requires maple syrup and sugar and wheat flour, which we should have. So bam, there's a maple bar. And that is one more, farming, fishing, and mining. Save that one. That's one more recipe we can cross off the list. We have, I cannot help but notice, 40,000 gold pieces, or dollars, or whatever G stands for. Groots. We have 40,000 little Groots running around going, I am Groot! 40,000 of them. And according to my calculations, that is enough to expand our barn, but not enough to expand our house. But I could have swore we already contracted Robin to expand our house. So if I walk out here, yep, there she is. Hi, Robin. Your house should be ready tomorrow. Cool beans. So what'll be fun is figuring out whether we can hire her tomorrow for barn stuff. Summer, we're in summer. I surely have no idea what we're doing. But it is Sunday, and I know that Sunday means traveling cart. And I noticed that my calendar says it is nobody's birthday. So we will go out here and check out the traveling cart, which I believe is open now. We don't have to wait for it to come open. We also have a quartz that we could give to the wizard. Ice cream, crystal floor, dish of the sea, oil of garlic, tulip, quality retaining soil, rare seeds. Oh, now I do vaguely remember that we couldn't afford rare seeds a cart or two ago because I cut the money too close. I remember that. I do not see any fiddlehead ferns. Although, admittedly, that doesn't mean they're not here. They hide. I hear Chris crying in the background. I'm in here, Chris! Come here! Come here, baby! He loses track of me and cries. And I'm trying to teach him to not give up too early. Okay, he's playing again. I can hear him now. The tuxedo I had before Crisp, Quincy, he would go and sit down somewhere and cry until I kind of got him.
And it sort of became like a test of whether I was paying attention or a test of how much I loved him. And I'm trying not to repeat that particular pattern. It's cute, but when you're disabled and you can only get up and go get the cat so many times before it starts to hurt, it becomes a little bit less cute.
I think the other problem with stopping Stardew Valley for a few days is it's one of those games that it's really easy to accidentally snap out of it and go, to be like, oh my god, am I wasting my time? Which, I mean, is such a silly thing to ask about video games, because technically all video games are a waste of time, or no video game is a waste of time, depending on how you're measuring. Yes, the cat. Because it really comes down to what you think time should be for. If you think time is for relaxing and collecting yourself after a long day at work, then a video game that you enjoy, almost by definition, can't be a waste of time. Oh, I don't like the sound of that sound. I wonder what your brother is doing. If you think that time is for doing something productive, don't look at me. It's your brother destroying the kitchen. Looking at me like, aren't you going to do something? No, I'm not going to do something. I am recording. Mildly alarmed that they've figured out that they can get away with stuff when I'm recording. That's a trend that I don't know that I like. I don't know how I feel about the it is cheaper to buy the sweet gemberries from the traveling cart as opposed to making seeds of them because of the economics involved, which I won't get into because I don't do math. But when the alternative is no berries to grow, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I think it's less don't make berries or seeds of them, and more if you can afford to. Crap! I forgot to put my fertilizer away. If you can afford to buy them from the cart, then buy as many as you can whenever they're available. And I gotta bring in that massive harvest, which I'm very happy about. Don't get me wrong. And I should probably check on the shed because I have no idea how that's coming. It's kind of
interesting that so many of my wild berries turned out to be peppers. If I recall correctly, these what's going on? Okay. Oh. Oh, wait. Now. Oh, very nice. How then shall we proceed? All the hops go in there. And we are all out of coffee beans for the moment. So what will we fill you up with? Not wheat. Oh wait, you don't need 5. But still, hops. We will fill you with hops. Okay. That is an excellent start. I think... Yeah. Alright. Now let's do some watering. There's 1. There's 2. There's 3. Oops. 4 rows. 5 rows. That's never a good sign. We started kind of late tonight. It's been a long week. There we go. And man, we're tuckered out. We are plumb tuckered out. Let's go throw some stuff in our bin. Obviously the wine. Gold and silver peppers, the gold and silver tomatoes. And I guess the gold sunflower. Maybe we'll hang on to the corn for a short time. Because I haven't decided yet what I want to do with it. Oh, we had a rainstorm yesterday. That's something I forgot about. Alright, let's go in and into the recycle bin you go. We got throw the corn in here, except for you get to go into the oil maker. Now, what about seeds? There you are. There you are. Now, if I recall correctly, I may not, I think we were all done with fishing for this summer. That is what I think. If that is so, then that means we can concentrate on other things, which is always lovely. Okay. Boom. Something leveled up, I think. Nice. Man, that wine. A very good source of income. What was the doo-doo? Oh! The house startled me. Okay, so we've got living large. What is living large? Upgrade your house to the maximum size. This is not quite the maximum size, but it probably was when he put that in. So this is the optional additional bathroom mod that we have. If we go in here, it acts as the hot tub, the hot spa, whatever. The spa. And we're gonna have to remodel a little bit. But I don't remember if I have a picture of the house the way I want it from one of my previous games. Oh, that's a good question. That is a good question. Hang on just a second. Sorry. I should have been more prepared, but okay. Oh yes. That was how I had it. Okay, so I'm gonna put the fireplace down here in the kitchen. I'm gonna put this here and this here and this here. I'm pausing so that I can look back and forth between this and my notes. I had the table thus, and yes. Oh man, it's all flooding back to me. it's all flooding back to me how I like to have it arranged. The chests are going to be cumbersome, but worth it. Okay. Today is Monday, and it's no one's birthday, and we're not particularly lucky. I know it's hard, but stop worrying so much about your horse. You can leave them anywhere and they'll make their way back home. They're very smart and independent animals. Yeah. That's why I haven't gotten a horse, because it is so hard. Alright, recycle machines go there, and I really want to make another one. I'd need an iron bar for that. Well, I think we can arrange for that. Okay, you guys will temporarily go in the decorations bin. Like, some of the things you can pick up without getting near them, and some of them you cannot. It's so weird and arbitrary. But I was looking for an iron bar, so that will give us another recycle bin. Good. And then we are going to we're going to make a new chest. And that chest is going to go right there. And that chest is going to be dark blue. And now I get to do something that's probably going to bore everyone except me. Sorry. We're going to rearrange some chests one by one. But you know, this is a relaxing Let's Play. So hopefully at this point, we've kind of calmed down and are resting. And this gives us a chance to kind of go through our inventory. When you pick up a chest, it stops being the color it was. That's all of our winter produce. Seaweed goes with the ocean and fish. Hey, Chip. No. Oof. Hi there. You've come to help. We could make this go a little bit faster if we... dropped off all of our inventory in one of our chests. But I'm okay with this taking a little bit of time. There we go. Dark green for that one. That's our summer chest. One of the tricky things about inventory in Stardew Valley, and there might be a patch for this, but it would be awfully nice if, like for instance with cooking, if the game could just count as your inventory anything that you have in the various chests of your house. Like if it's on the premises, you can cook or work with it. That would be nice. We ended up putting our kale back in, but that's alright. Now I'm gonna put, there we go. Actually, I don't want to do that, but we can do this and it'll be fine. We've been using that red one by the door to be like, we've been using that red one to be like stuff that we didn't know what else to put there. And now we're going to use the red one to hold cooked food. So this is all the food that we've cooked. That we chose not to sell for whatever reason. Things that I wanted to keep on hand. Possibly to eat. And we're also going to go ahead and put that trap bobber in there. That makes that full. This is now going to be the dark red for outdoor stuff. Not quite. So close. Can go up here and drop off this oil. Okay, so sap, seeds, wood, speed grow, maple tar, all this natural, find it on the ground type of stuff. Take the chest. Now over here, no sense in wasting a trip. Make that black, and that's going to hold all of that. You will hold the remaining nature-y stuff. I don't really know where to put duck feathers, so we're just going to put them there for right now. I'm not thrilled about that, but it'll have to do. And we've got enough room here to pick up the chest. And we'll take what we can there. It's funny because upgrading the house is no small. And this is going to take several hours from when we woke up, which we could be walking a little bit faster. We have so many pretty new paintings because he added those pretty paintings to the winter market, so I'm gonna have to figure out where to put those. That's fun. And hello, Chris. And we got this new Junimo
thing that's kind of like a fluffy seat, but kind of isn't. So that's all very exciting. I'm gonna have to figure out where to put all those. I've never had to, obviously, to figure out those because they were brand new. You are gonna be this nice pretty pink color, and you are gonna be this nice pretty teal color. And we still have a couple of chests left in the house. One is our Grange chest, which actually, we'll make you the new Grange chest is pretty pink. Alrighty, there's our Grange stuff. That's all safe and tucked away. Pain. I don't want this to be here, but I don't, I'll have to figure that one out. I will have to figure that one out. I don't want you to be there, and I don't want you to be there, and I'm actually willing to sacrifice whatever was in the keg. You can start making corn. And you, for the time being, will come with me. You two are coming out. You go there, and you go there. Beautiful. I thought, and I thought wrong, that as part of the upgrade, Robin would include well, I thought she included a television upgrade, to be honest. Dear Anna, I'd like to give my wife a star fruit. Are you growing one on our farm? If you brought me one, I'd be very grateful. We are gonna bust down some coffee and run because I want to get to Robin's house in time to ask her to start upgrading our barn. And to be honest, I'm actually a little shocked. I shouldn't be. I'm shocked at how long it took me to rearrange the house and how I still haven't done it all. And I shouldn't be shocked because I know this and it happens every time. Every time I upgrade my house, I take an hour or two to, well, several hours actually, to make it just so. And it shouldn't shock me at how long it takes. Robin. First of all, we're going to check out her shop. Oh my god, I didn't bring wood. I didn't bring wood, and it's not even like I can restart the game because I spent so much time. That would be just wrong on so many levels. Alright, it's fine. Buy the calendar. I really want the furniture catalog, but obviously that's not happening anytime soon. So, she needs 550 wood in order to get our barn started. And here's the thing. If I don't start her today, I won't be able to tomorrow because tomorrow is her aerobics class. So, I think we just won't start her today. Didn't see that coming, did you? I didn't, so if you did, then you know me better than I know myself. The reason for that, the reason I'm waiting, even though I very much don't want to, is because boom.
couple of reasons. One, I do actually want to not alienate my animals, which could well happen if we don't take care of them before they go to bed. They don't like being forgotten about, neglected. So that's one reason. Why are they eating hay from inside? Was that from a rainy day? Yeah, it has to be from a rainy day. The other is, I don't think we would have time, literally, to do our crops. I think that the day would run out if I don't get that started kind of pronto. So those are the big reasons that we're waiting, but it does mean that we won't get the barn started in this episode, because like I said, we won't be able to do it tomorrow. Tomorrow's her aerobics day. And that's fine, honestly. After we blow all our cash on the barn, we're probably going to have to wait a few days before we have cash to throw down for sheep and pigs. And then realistically, it takes them a while to grow, so... You starfruits still aren't ready, huh? But I'm glad that Kent sent his letter when he did, because if he sent them like the day after they were all completely grown, we might not have thought to put some aside for him. Seems like our bees might be ready to harvest too, but when we were down there, I surely didn't see anything. Nope. There's our cat over there. Or should I say our flirkin. Okay, I can say this because by the time this video goes up, it's going to be months later. We saw Captain Marvel yesterday, and oh my gosh, I loved it so much. So much. So much. It was really good. And just in terms of like what it was trying to do as a film, I feel like it knocked it out of the park. I'm not gonna say it was like a perfect film in terms of the best film ever or a film that I would necessarily want to watch again every day, but it's a film I definitely do want to see again. And like I said, in terms of what they were trying to do and the conversation I felt like they were trying to have, I thought it was a perfect entry into that conversation. So good. So if you haven't seen it, by the time this YouTube video goes up, it'll probably be on Netflix, so... I really liked it. And I almost didn't go because, I mean, yeah, support the girl movies and everything, but I'm seriously marveled out. And I don't want to be, like, Black Panther was amazing. You know, there's a lot of good superhero movies. I'm not saying they aren't. There's just a lot of them, if that makes sense. And I'm probably more geeky, nerdy than a lot of the populace. You know, I'm probably in like the 60th or 70th percentile of geekery. And even for me, there's just
so much of the Marvel, the MCU, that it's like, you know, like I haven't seen all the films. People who have seen all the films are amazing, but maybe also a little bit awe-inspiring. I don't know, because it's like, how did you manage to sit through 3 Iron Mans? Or whatever, you know, pick one. That's a lot. I have attention span issues. I admit that freely and without too much shame. It's just the right amount of shame. It's like the regulation amount of shame. Okay, and now I gotta mentally train all of my chest opening muscles. Oh yeah, I did do that. Okay, so coming back to the pressing issue of house decoration, I put this up here and this up here. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Sorry. Now we have our own calendar, so we can see at all times whose birthday is when. And yeah. Okay. Yes, I did do that. So let's oh, okay, yeah. Ah, goodness gracious. I can't find the thing I want. I know you're in there. Was it one of the seasonal plants? Oh yeah, I think it was. So what do you look like right now? If you're not a barrel of pink flowers. Oh. Okay. I kind of want to get it back to the way I had it and then experiment from there. The problem with that is it's going to take time for me to get it back the way I had it, because the way I had it was a sub-function of having the furniture and decorating catalogs at my fingertips, which is a lovely place for catalogs to be. So that's going to take some time. We'll consider that aspirational in terms of, well, something to aspire to. All right, where did I put? I didn't put. Okay, so that's the one difference, because my other house had a basement to stick things in, and we don't have that yet. So with that in mind, I'm going to, oh geez Louise. Cat, you were in my way. That's the problem. I don't want to put them in here. I want to put them in the basement that doesn't exist. I got this house nice and tidy. All right, we'll put them up in the spare room for now. Okay, so we're gonna put the crystallarium here, the
furnace. Didn't I have 2 furnaces? Whatever happened to the second one? Did she eat it? She would, wouldn't she? I don't know where else it went. And now I don't see how to make one. Which is surely... Oh, there we are. Copper and stone. Okay, that's fine. You can get plenty of that. And then for that we are going to need another diamond. Actually, well, someday I'd like to try putting a prismatic shard into one and see what happens, but I think the odds of me getting a prismatic shard anytime soon are pretty low. And just for right now, we're going to put a chest in this corner here for, you know, I don't know. My thought is that this could be like stuff I need to throw somewhere before I go to bed, and I'm just racing to bed. I'll deal with this tomorrow later. Bye. Okay, meanwhile, I guess the stairs will go here whenever there's a, whenever there is a, we'll put a preserve bucket there, and we'll put 1 keg. No, I don't like that. No. We check the shed every day. We'll just put it in the shed with the rest of the kegs. One less keg we have to make. Alright, off we go. Morning. Sleep. Sleepy time. Okay, good. Wonderful. Very happy. Couldn't be happier. And then today is the 16th. It's a Tuesday. And we will harvest, I hope. The spirits are ready. It's nice to have a big screen now. Which game am I thinking that she upgrades the TV? Obviously not Harvest Moon. Or not Stardew Valley, so it must have been one of the Harvest Moons. But which one? That's just gonna haunt me. Clay. Not valuable to me, but... And here's our row of cursed oak trees that keep getting attacked by lightning. That's wild. Oh hey, it's wool day. That's always fun. And apparently some of the wool is silver, which I don't know why that surprises me. Everything else has gradations, so why not the wool? Hey baby. Got some sneezies going on there. Alright. Cheese goes in here. I think we can go ahead and start throwing some peaches and oranges into some. Alright, fingers crossed for harvest day. Nope. Thought we do have some coffee beans. What's that? Oh, blueberries. That is acceptable. We should have
have some beers. Let's get some coffee started. And we'll throw the hops in there. And I call that a good haul, friends. Oh, and we've got a keg to sit down. Never a bad thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. And what have we here? Rhubarbs. And starfruit. Excellent. So we could go give Kent his, how close is he? Not far. Let's go give Kent his starfruit. And that'll let me think for a second about what I want to do about the starfruit and everything else. I don't think I need lots of that kept in reserve, but there is at least one recipe that calls for it. Don't let Jody see. This looks juicy. She'll love it so much. Alright, well done us. Aw, you can play with my dolls if you want to. Just brush their hair when you're done. Hello, Jody. I would give you a starfruit since you like them, but I don't really want to steal your husband's thunder. That'd be kind of mean, wouldn't it? If you know he's gonna give her one and... Oh. Hello? Hello? Is anyone out there? This is Dr. H at 52 North, 43.5 East, seeking aerial response. Anyone out there? He looks so serious. Copy, Dr. H on the ground. This is Blackbird 5 or Zuzu. Anything to report? Someone's there? I mean, standard ground report. Wind at 3 clicks, 36 degrees north of west. Ground temperature at 42 crags. Humidity 53%. Dr. H out! Yikes, my pulse is soaring. Oh. Anna! I'm gonna ask why he's flustered. Well, you see, I was just on my radio here, and I made contact with a real pilot. Oh, he's got little planes. As a matter of fact, we can probably see him flying overhead right now. Quickly, get over here. Look. Aww. But can he fly through my cursor? Aw, he did. As a kid, my dream was always to be a pilot. But with my bad eyesight and a crippling fear of heights, that dream started to fade away. Oh. It's okay. Don't be sad. I've grown to accept my station in life. Not everyone can achieve their dreams. That's just the way the world is. Oh. Hey, let me show you my model airplanes. I just finished the new TR Starbird Deluxe set. I have emotions. I do. You have medicine for sale, huh?
Not everyone can have dreams. If my hair wasn't super popular with the ladies, I'd shave it all off.
I feel bad for Linus. Thanks.
Gosh. I don't know, I know he already doesn't make his bills because he's... Hi, Robin. If you need buildings upgrade, just ask, but not today. Yeah, I know. Okay. There it is.
Oh. Oh, okay. So it's the furniture catalog that's so expensive. The wallpaper decoration catalog isn't near so bad. Well, heck yeah. Oh, we gotta water though. Well, maybe if we water really fast. Look, house decorating is important. Okay. So first of all, we need to go in the house. And we need to put that there for the moment anyway. Summer produce, boom, boom, boom. It helps that I know what I want. And it's all free because we're in the... I mostly know what I want. There's been some new wallpaper additions, so that's gonna be... Oh, look, it's like really pretty. Okay, that's one of the ones I want. That's beautiful too. And I like being able to experiment, so that's the neat thing about the catalog is, I mean, it's all the wallpapers right there. You can play with them, you can do whatever you want with them. Okay, that one, I think I actually need 2 of those, and then that one. And then, yeah, you can see it just goes on and on. There's so many. I mean, and all of them are really pretty. Well, I won't say all. Many of them. Most of them? Much of them? Oh yeah, and flooring. I need to do that too, but we'll do that in a second. So, I want... Brown goes on that wall. Green goes here and here. Blue goes there, and then... I'm not sure about this one. That's the nursery. We got that. And that's kind of cool. Pink and purple waves. Fuchsia. That's the one I ended up going with. And then... Oh, I missed one. That one little spot. I put... Where is it? Where are you? Where are you? Come on. Come on. I know you're in here. It was this, but not this. Oh, that reminds me. I passed it. I know you're here. I know that you're here. Come on, where are you? I'm gonna grab an extra one of those just in case. Do you think it doesn't exist anymore? Or do you think it's past the flooring? That's weird. That reminds me, I wanted to try out this one that we bought. Our pretty... Okay, that's pretty. It's a little... What's that brick game that you play? Oh, and that's just... It's white. It's bland. Okay, that's what it was. Alright, there it is. I did get it. Okay, now floors. So for the floors in the nursery, I used a kind of blonde speckle. I think that's it, yeah. Upstairs used this wood. I really, really wish that he had included names, because a name you could write down and you can just be like, oh yeah, I want the, you know, straw floor or whatever. You can't tell these apart. As far as I know, there's no unique like identifier at all. We already had a wood floor on the floor, but I like this wood floor better, a little bit better. And then, there you are. That is probably, well, that or that. One of those is kind of the best match we can get to. Okay, so nursery floor there. That there. Looks like I'm gonna have to get a second one for the hallway. Oh, I hope that's the same one. Yes, it is. Is that what I did? I'm having to switch back and forth between, yeah. That's the top part of the house. That's the kitchen and living, and then this was the bedroom. I'm probably gonna have to get, yeah, I'm gonna have to get another flooring set for that. There we are. And as to whether or not the bathroom can be redecorated, that I could not tell you. So that is just the decoration, the furniture catalog, or the wallpaper and floor catalog. We do not have the catalog that gives you access to all the furniture in the game. Which I would very much like to have access to. But that costs a lot of money.
Oh, there's the extra. I wanted to know where she put our furnace. Huh, interesting. I will put the, put you there for right now. And we got the stone Junimo, the solid gold Lewis, and neither of those are just screaming, put me in your house, put me in your house, you can't live without me. Solar Kingdom is pretty. Maybe there, or possibly there, one of those. And honestly, for the moment, I'm good. Oh, I know where I usually put that. Hang on. That usually goes not there, but there. Okay. Anything else that we can't live without? A lot of the furniture that the game gives you automatically, I don't actually like that much. Like the large futon bear, and I do want to place Leah's sculpture, and it's actually, I want to place it where the cactus is currently sitting, so I've got to figure out what to do about that. We'll figure something out. But for right now, we must go water our crops. We must go water our crops. I'm so excited. I thought, well, we'll check Pierre's. He won't have the furniture I want, but or the flooring and wallpaper I want. But you never know. You never know. And it'll tide me over to until we get the catalog that lets you do all that. And I forgot that the wallpaper catalog is not prohibitively expensive. It's the furniture catalog that's a pretty penny. A very pretty penny. I can't remember what it is. I just know it's a lot. I mean, obviously when we go see Rachel or Robin, wow, I don't know where Rachel came from. I guess we're in Friends now. Stardew Valley of Friends edition. Hey Ross, hey Phoebe. We're subletting our grandfather's farm. That drives me nuts, you know that. Whenever people are always like, how are they able to afford that big gorgeous apartment that the girls lived in? There was a whole episode. Nana had died and it was a rent controlled apartment, so they hadn't told like they were supposed to, and they were illegally pretending she still lived there. And the landlord knew, but he was nice enough to not kick them out. But then one of the guys alienated him. And the girls were like, no, you're going to get us kicked out of our apartment. And then I remember it because it was sweet, because Joey was trying to learn, the guy wanted to learn ballroom dancing to take his wife out on like an anniversary thing, which was so sweet. And he needed a dance partner, so Joey had to be his dance partner, and of course it meant he learned ballroom dancing, but of course he didn't learn how to lead, he only learned how to follow, because he, you know, obviously the guy who wanted to take his wife out, he was wanting to learn the leading part. And I just thought that was sweet that he did that for the girls to fix his mistake of alienating the landlord. Joey was in later episodes after the characters kind of after the writers settled down and had a better idea of what the characters were going to be. Joey turned out to be really sweet. In the first seasons, he's not. That's always the hard thing about TV shows when you're interpreting someone's character. You know, do you take the first couple of seasons when a lot of times the writers had no idea where they were going with the character, or do you throw those out and say, okay, well, this is where they ended up going with the character? In a really good show, it'll be kind of an organic development of character, but sometimes it's a little bit more jagged. I mean, that's the big problem with like Star Trek Voyager, in my opinion, because I have strong emotions towards Star Trek Voyager, which want to be positive, but so often aren't because I see all the cracks around the edges. But like, oh my gosh, they did not do right by Janeway. She acts completely different depending on who is writing her that week, and it's so frustrating. I can only imagine how frustrated Kate Mulgrew must have been at times. She deserved a little bit more consistency than what she was given. But at least we got Kate Mulgrew. I don't know how we went from Friends to Star Trek Voyager. I'm sorry. I'm getting into my easily distractible phase of tired ADD-ness. I really don't want. There we go. Actually, you know, that should be here. There we go. Done. Stop typing. I feel wrong putting up a video that's like 80% me tidying up chests and houses, and now we're gonna put all the fish in the fish chest, you know, like, I'm sorry. And now we're gonna put the summer berries in the summer berry chest. Okay, there we go. Now we're gonna put the recycling in the recycling bin. Alright, there we go. Not bad at all. Eventually, when you have children, they'll go up here. I have not yet decided whether we will marry in this playthrough. I keep going back and forth on it. Huh. 16. That's a summer spangle, honey. Poppy honey. Goat cheese. Good stuff. Good stuff. Excellent stuff. So yeah, that's gonna be it for tonight. When we come back, at some point we should have crops to harvest, so that'll probably happen. It's also gonna be the 17th, which is Sam's birthday, so we'll need to give Sam a birthday present. And then I think it's off to Robin's to expand our barn, which is exciting. We should have, I want to obviously have money left over for the sprinklers on Friday, but I think
many times. So that's probably what we'll do next time. So which will not be tonight because I can tell I'm getting tired. Remember, Caesar, thou art mortal. That's what I need. I need like somebody to come along behind me going, remember, Anna, you get tired. No, I don't. Yes, you do. But this has been Stardew Valley. Thank you for coming along with me. Honestly, thank you so much. I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.